For thousands of years, humans dreamed of moving faster than horses. They imagined a machine that could carry them across long distances without the need for animals, without rails, and without limits. That dream became reality in 1886. This is the story of Karl Benz and the birth of the modern automobile. Welcome to the Car Chronicles. Before cars existed, transportation was slow and difficult. People traveled by horse, carriage, or train. Moving from one city to another could take days. The idea of a self-powered vehicle had existed for centuries, but no one had successfully built a practical one. Many inventors tried, and most of them failed, until one man changed everything. Karl Benz was born in Germany in 1844. From a young age, he was fascinated by machines and engineering. While others accepted the limits of transportation, Benz believed something better was possible. He dreamed of creating a vehicle that could move on its own power, a true automobile, and he decided to build it himself. In 1885, after years of experiments and failures, Karl Benz completed his greatest invention. It was called the Benz patent motor wagon. Unlike steam-powered vehicles of the past, this machine used a gasoline engine. It had 3 wheels, a simple steering system, and a small single-cylinder motor. By today's standards, it was slow and fragile, but in reality, it was revolutionary. On January 29, 1886, Karl Benz officially patented his invention. That moment is now considered the official birth of the automobile. But there was one big problem. Most people didn't believe in it. They thought the motor car was noisy, dangerous, and unnecessary. Benz needed to prove the world wrong. And that is where an incredible woman enters the story. Her name was Bertha Benz, Karl's wife. In 1888, without telling her husband, she took the motorwagen on the first long-distance car journey in history. She drove over 100 kilometers, proving that the automobile was not just an invention, but a practical machine for everyday life. Along the way, she solved mechanical problems, refueled at pharmacies, and showed the world what the future looked like. Her journey changed everything. Thanks to Karl and Bertha Benz, the automobile slowly began to gain acceptance. Other inventors and companies followed their lead. Within a few decades, cars went from strange experiments to essential machines. Cities, roads, and societies were transformed forever. Today, more than a century later, billions of cars exist around the world. Modern vehicles are faster, safer, and smarter than Karl Benz could ever have imagined. But every single one of them can trace its roots back to that simple 3-wheeled machine in 1886. The story of the automobile did not begin with speed or luxury. It began with curiosity, courage, and a bold dream. And it all started with Karl Benz. Thank you for watching the Car Chronicles. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to the channel and join us for the next episode, where we explore another legendary car that changed history. Real stories on wheels.